something must be wrong. It's a bubble that's gonna break. It's Murphy's Law. But I ain't gonna waste time with the negative. You know that I'm throwing away my lucky charm. I'm gonna think positive. You're the only luck I need, and that's for sure. I'm gonna leave it in the hands of fate and not ask for more. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law.
It maims, it disfigures, it even kills. It is flab. And at First Fidelity Casualty, it is no longer acceptable. A flabby body leads to a flabby mind. And First Fidelity Casualty can no longer afford flabby thinking. That's why I'm instituting the Bodine Fitness Incentive Program. Participation is mandatory, especially for you chubbos, and you know who you are. Unfortunately, I'm due in a high-level executive conference, so Neville here will be enrolling you in the program. Neville?
Each employee's ideal weight will be calculated on the basis of height and bone structure.
Each of the 8 parties will have to compromise. That's the only way to avoid a trial that could go on for years. We must...
See you in court, clown. Does the concept of respect mean anything to you?
I've been working on McConnell's settlement for weeks.
Don't change the subject. Since the day I took the reins here, you've been trying to snatch them away.
You're acting vice president. The reins aren't yours yet.
I'm holding them now. So chomp the bit or get the whip.
Each pound over the ideal weight will be fined at a rate of $10 per pound per week.
Did they reinstate the draft?
The Bodine Fitness Incentive Program.
I think I'll have a donut.
Suck in that gut, Murph.
Maybe a candy bar.
Murphy. This is like a family to me. I care very deeply about each and every member of my team. You're moving.
Where?
Out here.
This is my office.
Correction. Executive lounge. I'm rising very fast. I need a place to rest up for the climb. Neville, could you have this office gutted, please?
You're not going to get away with it. The executive committee meets in a week, and then we'll see who's the new VP, a mere insurance investigator or a seasoned claims manager with years of experience and leadership.
Why don't you wake up and smell the Cheerios? The only reason you're still around is my generosity.
That, and you don't have a clue how to run this office without him.
Oh, get real, Murph. You'd have been booted out of here long ago if it wasn't for Daddy-O's clout. And I, for one, am tired of carrying you. You wouldn't last 10 seconds outside First Fidelity Casualty.
We'll see about that.
I quit!
Oh, we'll see you in the supermarket, doughboy.
Oh, you just shot yourself in the foot, pal. Wes, don't do this. It's exactly what Victor wants.
Forget it, Murphy. What's done is done. I'm a free man now, braving the raging seas of fate in terms of bold new horizons.
Come on, Wes. You're a shoo-in for VP. That's why Victor's doing this number on you.
Victor's right. It's high time I stepped out of my father's shadow and proved myself.
You have. You're a great claims manager, and you'll make an even better VP if you stay.
Big, wide, lusty world out there. It's time I tamed it. Me, by myself, no helping hand, just one man and destiny. Hello, Dad? I need a favor. Do you...
Back. 24. Peck. What kind of name is that? Peck. Must be some kind of bird.
Flower boys just came. They're beautiful. Almost as beautiful as last night. Yeah. Oh. Uh-huh. Hold on a sec, hon. May I help you?
D.P. Murphy, disgruntled employee to see Elias Peck, oblivious employer.
Mr. Peck, there's a D.P. Murphy to see you. From downstairs. He'll see you. Hi. You heard right. Murphy, D.P. You know I'd do anything for you, Victor.
David, grand to see you again. We haven't chatted since the actuarial department's Christmas party back in '87. How are Bernadette and the 3 kids?
Right software, wrong Murphy. Daedalus Patrick claims.
No matter how complex computers get, they still haven't found a way to protect against human error.
That's why I'm here. A human error. Named Victor Bodine.
Bodine. Oh, yes. Bodine. Oh, yes, our new acting vice president.
Acting is the word. Acting like a lunatic, sir.
Strong words, David.
Daedalus.
I like to think of this company as an armada. Each department is a ship in our great Navy. And the head of each department is the captain.
In claims, it's Captain Chaos.
At sea, there's no uglier word than mutiny. They used to hang people just for thinking it.
I'm doing more than thinking.
However, at First Fidelity Casualty, we are not quite so brutal. We merely ask the mutineer to work out his problems directly with his captain or to take his problems to another company. Understood?
You better get a life jacket, Admiral. This ship is sinking.
Bye.
Get a nosebleed, Murph? From being up so high?
See? Wes is gone for not more than an hour, and already you're starting to talk babble.
Mr. Peck doesn't like his busy schedule interrupted by disgruntled employees. So unless you want to pound the pavement with Porky, get to work.
A lost brooch worth $9 grand.
Settle this and you might have a future with us.
Settled.
Hold on, Murph. This case cries out for your full attention.
It got it.
Do I hear insubordination, sailor? Whoa, Popeye. I have a hunch where that itsy-bitsy brooch might be.
You got any hints as to how to find a diamond-studded brooch?
Yeah, you did. And watch out for the soft spots, Murph. Thanks.
Triax Insurance, where people help people. One moment, please.
How nice of you to spare my knuckles.
Oh, your knuckles are my pleasure.
You must be Wesley Harvey, the boy wonder everyone's been talking about.
Really? Me, Wonder Boy?
Well, that's what I came to find out. I have the office next door.
Oh, you must be Morgana de Sade.
De Sade. C'est français?
Oh, wait, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Swade. Displayed.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it, Mr. Harden.
Oh, no, please, call me Wesley. After all, I'm not your boss. Am I?
Oh, not yet. But that is obviously just a matter of time.
Why do you say that?
Oh, now, don't play coy with me, Wesley. You must know that you are the first Tri-X executive who didn't start out in the mailroom.
Well, when you have the kind of experience and accomplishments I have...
Oh, I'm sorry. The second Tri-X executive who didn't start out in the mailroom. I always forget that other guy. Poor fellow. Well, anyway, you must have really impressed the big boys here. You are the only claims manager in the company that has a corner office.
Well, my track record at First Fidelity Casualty was one of the finest in the industry. But what other fellow? The poor fellow. Well, what happened to him?
Oh, he drooled and sang show tunes until they took him away.
Show tunes?
Oh, Wesley. It's a sad story. You see, Marvin never could get the hang of how the system worked here. He couldn't get a claim through accounting. He couldn't get a call through the switchboard. He couldn't even get a paperclip from supplies. Well, finally, he just stopped trying. The day he started singing Brigadoon was the beginning of the end.
Wow. He didn't have a corner office by any chance.
He had this very office. They went back to the mailroom policy after that. Oh, have to deny some more claims. Oh, you will keep me in mind, won't you? On your way up?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Will do, and never fear. Oh, here, please.
Goodbye, Wes. Oh, love that tie. Be perfect in yellow.
I think I... Huh.
Well, nice look, Murph. It's you. Find the brooch already?
I'm not spending another second wading through that dump.
You'll spend as much time as you have to, unless you've decided on early retirement. Did you or did you not get the memo I sent this morning?
What memo?
The memo you've obviously failed to read. The one which states that all active cases, with the exception of Murphy's, of course, will be decided by 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Give me a break, Victor. I just logged 150 miles chasing down a client. No way I could get that done by 4.
You call this a mileage report? I call it an excuse.
I'm sick of the way I'm being treated.
Then why don't you go upstairs and lodge a complaint with Mr. Peck and see what it's done for Murphy?
I'll go you one better, Victor.
Oh, that was a serious mistake, Ed.
Guess I'm on a roll, Vic, baby. See you on the unemployment line.
Fine. The company's better off without you. You've always been a slacker, Ed. And that goes for the rest of you. Anyone who isn't prepared to do it the Bodine way might as well just pack it in right now. Shouldn't you be slithering out with the rest of the deadbeats?
Not on your life. You're in a downhill toboggan slide, pal, and I'm just waiting around for the splat.
Tri-X Insurance, where people help people. Tri-X Insurance, where people help people. One moment, please. Tri-X Insurance, where people help people. Please hold. Welcome to Tri-X Insurance, where people help people.
Hi. I'm
Tri-X Insurance, where people help people. Please hold.
I'm VP Murphy. And I'd
Tri-X
like...
Insurance, where people help people. Please hold.
I want to see
Tri-X
Wesley.
Insurance, where people help people. Please hold.
Never mind, I'll help myself.
Tri-X Insurance, where people help people. One moment, please. Triax Insurance, where people help people.
Shut up.
One moment, please.
Murphy, so glad to see you.
I bet. Now you see things in a different light.
Oh, I sure do. You won't believe what it's like here.
We all make mistakes. It takes a big man to admit it.
I'm finally getting what I deserve.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You did what any man would have done.
See my desk? Corinthian leather. And my wet bar stocked with the finest brands. Oh, and my view. From here, you look down on First Fidelity.
You like it here?
I can't believe the years I've wasted in that hellhole. So tell me, what can the hottest young Turk at Triax do for his old pal?
Go back to the hellhole?
Oh, Murphy, get serious.
I am serious. Victor is ripe for a coup, and you're just the man to lead it.
Look around. These are the trappings of success. People appreciate me here. No power trips, no backstabbing, just people helping people.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything too important.
D.P. Murphy, my oldest friend. Meet my newest friend, Morgana Desad.
Dussaid. Long time?
You two know each other.
Rather well.
Too well.
I just love reunions.
Well, congrats, Wes. I'm glad things worked out for you.
Stop by any time. Oh, Murphy! As soon as things settle in, I'd like to have you on board.
Can hardly wait.
So, how do you two know each other?
I helped him out once, years ago. I heard that you got the Simonson case. I wanted to be the first to congratulate you.
Thank you, Morgana.
Oh, it's such a complicated case. So many variables, so many details, millions of dollars just riding on your decision.
That's the way I like it.
Oh, your courage is so inspiring. Goodbye, Wesley. Great tie. But don't you think it would look better in red? The desk is too big for you, Murphy.
Who'd you kill to get it?
You still blame me for that little misunderstanding we had back at Renoco Insurance, don't you? Even though it was 10 years ago?
You were supposed to type my reports, not sign your name to them.
Slip of the pen? By the time I realized what happened, Armbruster had already given me a job. And that hardly makes me malicious.
2 months with you and Armbruster was singing show tunes. State fair, wasn't it?
Annie, get your gun. Armbruster wasn't a very stable individual.
Neither is anybody else who works with Morgana Dussaid.
What's your point, Murphy?
Wesley Harden. He's a good friend. Keep your claws to yourself.
Now, why would I want to do anything to harm him?
You invent enemies out of thin air.
Oh, I forgot. Your wife called. Marissa, isn't it? A few days before you were fired from Renoco Insurance. She sounded pretty upset. Said something about getting together to try and work it out one more time. I'm sorry I didn't mention it before.
You always were a lousy secretary.
Kimmy? For you. because you had such a miserable day.
Oh, well, actually, it was a great day, but oh, this makes it even better.
But you couldn't land a single modeling job.
No, actually, I landed 2. What do you think of that?
What? Your investments went sour.
No, actually, I got a big check from the syndicate. Stock dividend.
You need a job desperately.
All right, I'll play. I had a horrible day. I couldn't land a gig and my investments went sour. You happy?
Delirious. Tomorrow morning, go directly to Triax and beg Wes for a job.
Shouldn't you be doing that?
Overthrowing Victor Bodine is a full-time occupation. Meantime, somebody's got to protect Wes from Morgana Dussaid.
Who?
Pure evil. She'll destroy Wes for sport.
That explains the flowers and the candy. You want me to play babysitter. What is it that important to you?
And even more important to Wes. 1 week, tops.
Oh, all right, 1 week. But that's it.
I thank you. Wes thanks you. Humanity thanks you.
So while I'm battling pure evil, what are you going to be doing?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, brilliant strategy.
And I'll be relying on my man on the inside to make it work.
The new employees are here. It's time to show them who's boss. Good morning, people, and welcome to the exciting world of claims investigation. As my new employees, I expect you to learn all the ins and outs of your new positions. To eagerly tackle each new case as it arises. To go the full distance, never, ever letting up for a moment. Satisfy me, and you could get on top in this business. I'm sure you'll find the work very exciting. What do you think of my able-bodied staff?
Explains why the steno pool is empty.
Well, I believe in promoting from within. They certainly fill the desks nicely. Show them the ropes, Murph. I want these cases on your desk whittled down to nothing.
Sure thing. As soon as I find the brooch.
Forget the brooch.
Can't do that.
Why not?
You assign me the case.
I'm unassigning you.
Wouldn't look good on my record.
How long will it take?
A week.
Okay.
Maybe 2.
2.
Then again, could be months.
Months?
It's a hard little bugger to find.
Murphy, you've got 24 hours, not a minute more.
What she really needs to boost her morale is a job. Any kind of job, but no one is hiring.
Poor Miss Finucci. She must feel awful.
Believe me, she does, but any job would perk her right up. Any job.
Mm-hmm.
Even secretarial work.
Mm-hmm. Say, what if I hired Miss Finucci as my assistant?
I couldn't impose like that.
No, really. A rising executive like me needs an assistant, and she'd certainly impress the other claims managers.
You're just being kind.
No, really. I need Miss Finucci.
Well, if you insist.
Yes, she starts first thing tomorrow.
Well, why wait so long? Why not start right now?
Nice, huh, Murph? Whipped it up myself. I use it for deep scavenging expeditions. Thought it could help you out.
More than you know.
Triax Insurance, where people help people.
The bigwigs think it'll take me days to finish the Simonson case. What they don't know is my crack investigators have all but arrested Simonson for insurance fraud. Watch me save the company $3 million. When we get back, I want you to hand deliver this upstairs.
No problem with Mr. Harden.
When we get to Laguerre, I want you to order anything on the menu. Don't forget, I have an expense account.
Good call, Wesley.
Braised baby quail with garlic, a mousseline of fresh salmon, a far cry from the commissary sandwiches they served us at First Fidelity. Eh, Miss Spinucci?
Yeah, but $375 for lunch?
Triax respects an executive who takes full advantage of his perks. Morgana Desaad told me so herself.
Desaad.
Besides, with the money I save on the Simonson case, we could eat every meal at Laguerre for a whole year.
Wes?
No.
Oh, Mr. Harden. Wes, do you think you can trust Morgana Desaad?
Oh, yes. She's a fountain of knowledge, Miss Spinucci. She's teaching me all the ins and outs here at Triax. Besides, she'll make a great member of my support team one day. Now listen, run that right upstairs pronto. The faster they get it, the faster I get what's coming to me.
That was a mighty good tuna fish sandwich, sir. Imagine there are actually people who leave the building just to have lunch.
Captains should eat in the galley with their men. It's good for morale, and even better for the bottom line. Expense accounts are a license to steal.
I couldn't agree with you more, sir. Neville, get on the horn, scratch the personal chef, the stretch limo, and the personal escort service. Make yourself comfortable, sir.
You have a coach.
Scratch the couch. How did that get in here? Oh, boy.
Murphy? Neville, the Eagle has landed. Repeat, the Eagle has landed.
Couches are for relaxation, sir. And I never relax on company time. It's a relic of my predecessor's tenure. And take it from me, she laid around a lot.
I like the way you think, Victor. You know the importance of priorities, of concentrating your efforts on what counts.
Nothing happens out there that isn't cleared here first.
Nifty, huh?
What are you doing?
Just what you told me. I'm giving my case the full attention it deserves. Uh-oh. Meet Milo, an expert at hazardous waste recovery, on loan from NASA, and a steal at $2,000 a day.
$2,000?
I can explain.
Don't worry, Victor. I'll find that brooch, even if Milo has to sift through garbage for days on end.
Admirals, don't second guess their captains. They do, however, replace them. I may pop down again. Soon.
Wesley Harden? Yes, sir. I handled the Simonson case. Of course, sir. Only a complete incompetent would let that fraud go through. Approved? But, no, I have no idea how that got stamped approved. Oh, maybe I do. Yes, sir. 5 minutes, sir.
The Wesley Harden alphanumerical form systems is not for everyone in the building.
My faithful assistant, always ready to better my career.
That's me, boss.
Not only my assistant, but my friend.
Only outside these portals.
So, I understand. You and Murphy cooked this thing up together, didn't you?
Oh, Wes, we didn't want to tell you.
Well, I've got a lot to tell you. And let me start with 2 little words. You're fired?
Wes is convinced that I changed the report so that he'd get fired and have to go back to First Fidelity Casualty.
Why would you do a rotten thing like that?
Because you put me up to it.
Makes sense. But Wes can't seriously believe I'd pull something like that.
How long has he been your boss?
Good point.
No, you're right. Morgana DeSade is pure evil. She even managed to turn Wes against his best friend.
But you were supposed to watch his back. That's what you were there for.
Oh, so Murph, what? Is she going to turn us against each other, too?
There's only one thing left to do.
I'll beg Morgana for mercy.
Do exactly what Wes accused us of doing. Get him back to First Fidelity Casualty.
Damn you! You filthy, degenerate pig! I quit!
Poor girl. She just doesn't have the head for the job. Tow her car.
You're not having her flogged?
Why do you think she quit? Take notes, Murph. Nothing knocks me off course. I can field any curve you throw.
I need a claims manager. Who was it Victor promised a job to?
That's me! That's me! That's me! That's me!
You pig! Oh, I've had it! Liar!
Take this, Victor!
I've done. Don't you believe that?
You were saying?
Pathetic, Murph. Bush League. They were all going to be axed anyway. You just saved me the trouble. What's left is the creme de la creme.
Good news. Victor's special friend is the new claims manager.
That's me.
That's me. That's me. Huh? What?
Victor!
Ow! Ow!
I hate you. Just drop dead.
Oh! Now we have la creme de la creme.
If I wasn't such a nice guy, I'd fire you.
You mean if I wasn't your only hope? When is that executive committee meeting?
Day after tomorrow, 9 sharp.
See you at the dump.
Elephant night, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Wes?
And going okay. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything going my...
Wes, we gotta talk. You were right about one thing when you fired Kimmy. I'd do just about anything to get you back to First Fidelity Casualty.
Valley High.
But there's one thing I'd never do. And that's hurt my best friend.
I am 16, going on 7. You really think of me that way?
I always have.
I figured you just said that because I went easy on you.
Exactly. Especially the way you went easy on me those first months after I quit the sauce.
You knew about that?
I was shaky, not blind. You saved my job.
But if Miss Finucci didn't change the files, then who did?
Morgana Dusade.
She's been helping me out since I got here.
Same way she helped me out at Renoco Insurance. Out of a job. It's time we helped her out.
How?
Just give me a blank claim form. And stand back.
There's no business like show, business like no, business I know.
Easiest to use one of my own cases. That way we won't have to make it up from scratch. Maybe something a few years old.
Okay, how does 1984 sound?
Great. Now we're gonna need something skinny. Something that doesn't require a lot of retyping.
How does this look?
Paper thin. Now we're gonna need money. Lots of it. A financial empire at stake.
Okay, chemical plant fire, 8.5 million.
Perfect.
All right, what else?
It's gotta be something that has denial written all over it.
Oh, like this?
This Dusade is ours. Hoist on her own petard.
What's a petard?
Something you hoist people on.
You know, Murphy, I'd be a lot more enthusiastic about this if I knew what was going on.
Just before he goes home tonight, Wes will call Morgana into his office. He'll tell her everything is straightened out with the boss.
Everything is straightened out with the boss.
That's the last thing Morgana wants to hear.
That's music to my ears.
He'll be holding our made-up case. Of course, she'll think it's a real one. He'll tell her how important it is to Triax and to his career.
This is it. The case of a lifetime. This will put me in the Claims Manager's Hall of Fame.
It's an opportunity Morgana can't pass up. She won't even care what the case is about.
What's the case about?
And even if she does, never mind is all Wes has to say.
Never mind. Never mind.
Fine. That's all you had to say.
He'll drop it in the outbox and lead her to the door.
Let's go.
30 seconds later, make that 10 seconds later, Morgana will sneak back into Wes's office and pilfer the file. As fast as she can grab her approved stamp, she'll start changing Wes's findings. That's when we break out the party favors.
The what?
The funny little hats, the clown noses, the noisemakers. You'll love it.
Did you know, in 10 years at Triax, this is the first lynching I've ever been to?
It's not exactly a lynching.
It would be if we had our way. We'd run her up the flagpole.
Keep your voice down. She's in the next office. We want this to be a surprise lynching.
This better be good, Hagen.
Oh, it will, Mr. Schildkraut. You have my word.
Is this absolutely necessary?
Fashionable, too.
It's time, Murphy.
Places, everyone. I've been waiting all my life to say that.
Talk to the animals, walk with the animals, growl and groan and squawk with the animals. Checkout time, Wesley. Surprise!
Oh, what Mr. Harden said was true.
But.
You're fired!
Fine. Who wants to work with a bunch of animals? Anyway.
Think of it as more than just a job. Think of it as a moral imperative, a noble cause. More than anything else, think of it as easy. 24 hours, that's all I need. Sound simple? It is. And it gets even easier. Everyone on this side of the room will deny every claim. Everyone on that side of the room will approve every claim. Production will soar. I'll be a shoo-in for VP. All thanks to you people.
I have my bridge club tomorrow morning, Victor, and I'm certainly not going to cancel it just because of you.
I need somebody at every desk. You can't do this to me, Mom. Uncle Phil, talk to her, okay? Just because we're related doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Listen up, people. There's a missing brooch at the city dump. First Fidelity Casualty is offering $200 to the person who finds it.
Wait for me, Daddy!
See you at the dump.
Murphy, that's it, folks. Keep digging.
Murphy, please, you gotta help me. Come back, drop the brooch case. Be my staff.
It's a small silver thing with diamonds on it. Leave no trash unturned.
Murphy, cases are backing up. Corporate's breathing down my neck. The executive committee meets in 2 days.
Better hurry up, folks. Only a couple of hours of light left.
Murphy, I'm begging.
You're begging to the wrong man, mister. Get Wes back, and then maybe I'll consider working on those other cases. All right, you win. Murphy? Murphy! Ah!
See a brooch down there anywhere, Victor?
No, I can't see anything down here. Just get me out, will you, Mom?
In a minute, dear, in a minute.
I'm begging, I'm pleading, I'm imploring. Please, please, please come back to First Fidelity Casualty. Please.
Dream on. I'm a vital part of a thriving company. They'd be lost without me.
You're right, never mind.
You're on a roll.
If you come back, I'll step down as acting vice president. And I won't apply to the full-time position.
And why is that?
This is humiliating, Murph.
That's the point.
Because I'd rather be an investigator and keep my job than be the vice president and get fired. You happy?
Not yet. Well?
But this is my chance to prove myself, to brave the raging seas of fate, to face that big, bold, lusty world and tame it. Alone. Just one man.
Destiny. Yeah, I know. Listen. What do you think Victor left you at First Fidelity Casualty? Catastrophe, disaster, a sinking ship. Just the challenge you've been looking for.
I don't know. I really like this office, and I got some big plans.
I'm glad you're still here.
Well, you know me, sir. Work, work, work.
You mean spend, spend, spend. Your expense account. $600 in 2 days? And lunches?
Attaboy.
Well, take it out of my salary, please.
That won't be necessary. I've already taken it out of your severance pay. Who are these short people?
Well, Murphy, maybe First Fidelity is the place to prove myself.
trust you're all quite relaxed after your little vacations.
Paid.
All paid, of course. Now it is my great honor to welcome back a true innovator, a giant in our business, a man who defines the field we humbly call claims management. Without him, I would be nothing. You die, Murph. Ladies and gentlemen, Wesley Hardin. All right. Get back to work. This is not a charity. You happy?
Thrilled, ecstatic. Hartley? Oh, Hardin. I'm very impressed with the way you have whipped this department back into shape.
Just doing what I do best,
Strange thing is, until a few days ago, I never even knew you existed. We should have relied on you to begin with, Hurley.
Hardin.
But that's yesterday. A progressive company like First Fidelity Casualty always looks to the future. I think we've found someone who can make this office hum.
Oh, it would be my pleasure, sir.
And I'm sure you'll get along just fine with her.
Her? Morgana Desad?
Desade, darling. Desade. Oh, how nice. How very, very nice. I'm going to like it here. Come inside, Admiral. Let me blow some wind into your sails.
Carry on, men.
That is my kind of woman.
More than you know. We're doomed.
Relax, guys. I'll have her eating out of the palms of my hands in no time. There isn't a woman alive that Victor Bodine can't tame.
Cough up the cash, Victor.
We'll be back in a moment. Next on Murphy's Law.
Hello, Denley.
You don't know her like I know her. A week with Cornelia, and they stick you in this little room with rubber walls.
I'm about to make you hideously miserable.
Somebody already beat you to the punch.
Is it my imagination, or does this tissue go right through your head?
On guard, pig dog. Prepare to die. Take that!
Wesley Hardin, you're under arrest for the murder of Morgana Desad.
There's no place like home.
It's too good. It's too right.
This is Charles Gibson. I hope you'll start your morning with all the news and information you need to make it through the day on Good Morning America, followed by Kelly and Company at 9, right here on 7.
Ain't gonna waste time with the negative. You know that I'm throwing away my lucky charm. I'm gonna think positive. You're the only luck I need, and that's for sure. I'm gonna leave it